And then you see a large fireball go up in the night sky. Boy, chummers, before we get started, if you enjoy our content, do us a favor, give it a like if you're on YouTube, or rate the episode if you're watching on your favorite podcasting platform. Those interactions do go a long way with helping us get this out to other like-minded Shadowrun individuals. We are also trying to reach our subscriber goal on YouTube of 1,000 subscribers, and we can't do it without your help. Last time on the show, we did some legwork on what is going on around the Tacoma Docks area, and trying to get more information about that warehouse that Blue Chip is hiding something at, and what to do about it. So there was some physical reconnaissance and some astral reconnaissance. We learned a little bit more, but this episode we'll see if we get a little closer and then finally move on the warehouse. We'll see what happens and if everybody makes it out alive.
New York, 2072. Megacorps rule over everything from their gilded skyrakers, crushing everyone underfoot. Meanwhile, the metahuman population is squeezed between the corpse and the human supremacist polyclubs, until it boils over with the bombing of the Metahumanity Pride Parade. You know what that means, right, chummer? It's time to take pride against prejudice. Join a team of Shadowrunners thrown together by circumstance, trying to make a living in the cracks of the sprawl, as they find out who was behind the bombing and put a stop to the mastermind behind it and their plans, once and for all. Welcome to Pride Against Prejudice, a Shadowrun 4th edition actual play podcast.
With all of that out of the way, you guys, welcome back. We made some discoveries. There was attempted break-ins, and you found a suitcase.
I successfully pickpocketed.
You bumped into a guy for stuff. Not exactly what you wanted, but there you go. So where are we picking up here? We've done our astral reconnaissance on the warehouse. You saw them moving stuff out of there, going up to the airfield. We tried to do physical reconnaissance, and you tried to pick that guy's pocket and ended up with a suitcase from a metro station instead of a security key card.
Once Brass and I kind of split off and go our separate ways, I will call Ghost, because we were kind of not super successful on the physical security. So I'll give Ghost a shot.
So Ghost, you're getting a call from Bear. Are you going to answer, or do you want to just forward your data that you've discovered with your drones?
Yeah, this is Ghost. What's up?
Hey, so we tried to do some legwork, like physical legwork with actual legs, and it didn't go so well.
Very funny. That's hilarious.
You got jokes, I got jokes. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
What'd you find out, man? What do you got for me?
I got a lot of pictures. I probably shouldn't talk about this stuff, over the phone. So I'll just see you back at the house.
Okay, so heading back to Asgard after your...
Yeah, I'm going to stop at like a 24-minute photo or whatever.
Get your film processed.
Mm-hmm.
You get back without any issues. Your film is auto-processed through one of the quick kiosks that you can drive up to. You have the photos that your drones have taken from the aerial surveillance that you were doing.
Okay, well, I'll just head up to where the like the big like meeting board with all the string and crap is set up.
Okay. You just dump the pictures out on the table, let them sort through it.
Yeah. What else did I find?
You have the license plates for the trucks. They're always the same trucks that go in and out of that warehouse and to the airfield. They're always the same ones. You have those. You have footage of the guards loading stuff into them from the warehouse. You can see that most of the aerial drones that are in the Tacoma docks stay away from this warehouse. There's no drone activity that goes in and out like to the other warehouses where they'll pick up small packages and move them to other places, etc. There's zero drone activity.
Did I pick up any like electronic countermeasures or jamming or anything?
No jamming.
Okay.
Nothing like that. So it's not an electronic thing that's keeping the drones away. It might just be a specific flight pattern, or the warehouse is listed specifically to not receive any drone deliveries.
Anything else?
You do catch pictures of how the shift changes and everything go in and out of the building. It's not through ID tags. There's a retinal scanner that looks like it's on the warehouse door. So they're probably logged into a database system.
No fooling security here.
There's no key card. It's
Yeah.
all retinal scans.
Well, unless we steal somebody's eyes, I mean, I guess.
This is the extra information that you get from the drone surveillance.
All right, so what do you guys want to do?
Well, they have people in there at night doing something in an area Otto and I couldn't get in. So no matter what, day or night, night's probably gonna be the best call. It's when they have the least amount of staff there, but there's still people on hand. And how many did I count total?
At least 12.
So at least 12. And then whatever backup they decide to call.
That was definitely less than Brass and I saw, right?
Well, you saw people going in and out of there at all times. When Amaging and Otto go to look, they're seeing the life essence of people and everything, and they went at night, and so there's at least 12 people that specifically work that warehouse in that section loading those trucks.
What about trying to steal a truck or wreck a truck and see what's inside instead of trying to bust into the compound?
We need to destroy that warehouse. That's what we were tasked with doing. So
This is the first time in weeks that we agree.
what did y'all find?
Security's pretty tight, so we're gonna have to be a bit unorthodox to get in. We can take some bolt cutters to a chain link fence, or I had a thought about maybe stealing a boat and coming in from the water side.
Kind of like Spider's idea of maybe instead of crashing a truck, taking a truck, using that to get in.
Yeah, we could maybe snatch one instead of going the boat route. But the problem is, how do we get into the warehouse once we're there?
It's going to be a problem no matter what. But if they see their truck coming up, maybe they open the gates for us.
Maybe. I don't hate it.
It's either that or we get explosives and blow a door of our own.
Hang on 1 second.
I want to call the Smothers brothers or whoever those guys were that I bought that stuff from. What are we calling them?
Yeah, they're the Metroplex guards. You haven't really given them a name, I don't think. Yeah, you hadn't specifically given them a name yet.
Well, can I call them?
Yeah, they'll pick up the phone.
Hey, it's your guy that, well, you met me a couple of days ago. Do you remember me?
Did you happen to purchase some things that fell off the back of a truck?
That's me, yeah.
Then let's just assume that I know who I'm talking to.
Fantastic. I'm wondering, have you seen any more truck wrecks lately?
Hang on just a second. You hear some fumbling with the phone, and then there's like a kind of like a sharp whine that goes over the phone. Okay, it's safer to talk now.
Awesome. I need something pretty powerful, like a lot of explosives.
Like how powerful?
I need to blow a building up.
I might have something. It's really expensive though.
How expensive?
They have a munition that is. They don't know if it'll take out the whole building, because they don't know how big of a building you're working with, but they might have something. It's just around 12,000 new yen.
All right, let me put you guys on hold.
Okay.
I can probably get something that can do most of the building in one shot, but they want like 12K for it.
Done.
You still there?
Still here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Is this just like a one-shot kind of deal?
This is just for one. If you want another one, it's another 12. So for two, it'd be 24.
Bring two just in case.
You got it. Meet at the same place?
Yup.
Sounds great. See you there, new friend.
How long?
Give us 6 hours.
You guys are the best.
Hangs up the phone. All right, you have a mysterious armament on the way.
Okay, so big boom boom on the way, 6 hours. I told him to bring two, so if it's something real good, we want them both, you know. But yeah, they want 12K for it.
Yeah, most of the new yen that we got was for operating costs on this job. So we've still got most of that. So we can afford to.
Send me a cred stick. I need 24K.
I'll tap it over. Do you want somebody to go with you, like for backup, or you good?
I have a giant minigun in the back of my van. I don't think it'll be a problem.
You know what? I have questions. I'll ask them later. Why aren't we just using that? You know what? I'll ask later.
Hey, Ghost, can you swing me by Touristville? Talesmonger shop I want to stop at. Need to get something.
Yeah, what, you want to leave now?
Oh, whenever you're leaving.
I mean, we got 6 hours before I got to get there. It's going to take me 20 minutes to get where I got to go, so just chill out for like 4.5, I guess.
What's the plan we're agreeing on? Are we taking a truck, or are we just smash and grab?
I don't know. I mean, let's see what this thing is first. Who knows what it is? It might be the kind of thing where I could just like drop it from the air, or maybe we do need a truck and we just drive it through the fence, or put it on a boat. And I'm not really sure.
Ghost. Not that I don't trust you, but I do have a recommendation.
What?
Spider has been really clutch when it comes to demolitions in the past. Maybe she should go with you to meet these guys and see what they're selling you before you pay them.
I mean, I think it'll be fine, but if she wants to go, I really don't care. You just have to ride in the back. There's no room up front.
I would honestly just rather look at it when you bring it back. You trust the guys. Bring it to the garage. I'll figure out how to make go boom.
I mean, they made good on the mortars, and they're from the UCOS military down in Fort Lewis. So I'm guessing that they like new yen. Pretty sure that that's really what this is I pay. They want the new yen. They have the thing. I give them the new yen. They give me the thing.
Yeah, no, you got this. Go get it. Bring it back.
Are we just fast forwarding time here? Is there anything anybody wanted to do within those 6 hours? Yes, Spider.
I would like to call and check on Doolin, or go up and check on him, just because he's here. I forgot we brought him here.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll do that. Go up to the infirmary, see how he's doing.
Doc's there just chewing on something.
Hey, how's the patient?
Which one?
The one that we just brought you, who's been roughed up pretty good.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I had to sedate him.
Is injuries that severe or some other reason?
He just wouldn't shut up. Just constantly talking. I don't need to know how a Talismonger shop works. I don't deal in that kind of stuff. It's not for me, so I put him to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Don't know how well he's going to be able to use his hands anymore. So maybe you want to break that to him when he comes to.
Okay. But he's, other than his hands, he's physically going to be fine.
I mean, he'll probably walk with a limp from now on too, but...
That's okay. That's okay. All right. I will. Let me know when he wakes up.
Yeah, it'll be a while.
That's fine. Thanks, Doc. And then I'll leave.
Fast forward time.
Ghost is taking me to a talismonger shop so I can get a sustaining foci. So
Okay, it's just dropping you off just at mom and pop talismonger shop that's in.
Alonzo the Amazings.
Greetings, welcome, my boy, once more. Are you ready to go on an adventure into the world of Matt? Oh, it's you.
Yeah, you can cut the whole shtick. I needed sustaining
Presses
focus.
a button, it stops doing the spinning, whirling stuff that's going on behind him and turns off the TRID display. Yeah, okay. I need to give you like a special bell or something so that when you walk in here, I don't do this every time. What do you want?
Well, I got a few things to sell, and I'm looking for a sustaining focus.
Oh, what do you have to sell?
Oh, I got 2 spell formulas.
Ooh. Maybe I can peruse them?
I'll hand over the Force 4 healing spell formula, and then the Force 6 that astral quest marker one.
I will take these in trade for your sustaining foci and any other sustaining foci you might need. Up to a certain force, of course, you understand.
Oh no, what force are we talking here?
For both of these, I can get you a Force 5 and a Force 3. This is out of my own private stock, you understand.
That's like over 100K.
But yeah, you're giving him these 2 spell formulae that they're also worth a lot too.
That astral quest one, that's what he really lit up on that one.
That's the one he really lit up on, yes. So, what do you think? Do we have a deal?
Oh, since I got the one free, yeah. We have a deal.
Excellent. Just flash powder makes them appear in his hand.
What are they in the form of?
One is a ring, and the other is an amulet.
All right.
The ring is the more powerful one.
It's good seeing you, Alonzo. I'll
Yes. Have a nice day. Okay, me too. Excellent. Yes, it's like starting to scribe the the spell formula into a book.
All right. Well, that's all I need.
Have a nice day. Goodbye. You just hear an automatic lock click into place as soon as you walk out. Ghost, the army truck is parked in the same spot.
I got any like cops or anything on sensors?
Doesn't look like there's anybody in the area. You're out in the Barrens. Cops don't patrol out here.
Awesome.
The only thing is that there's 2 or 3 unconscious people in rags that look like they got too close to the truck.
Are they like in my way?
No, they're like pushed off to the side.
Okay, well then I won't run them over or anything.
You got the 2 guys in the army fatigues just waiting as you pull up.
Pull up, open the back.
They throw the tarp over and open up the back of the truck. There's a long box inside, and the 2 of them have to hoist it forward.
What do you got for me today, boys?
Slap the top of it. Right here, we have some genuine MK3 ballista. Pops the locks on the side, lifts the top. Inside are 2 missiles.
Is there like a launcher that goes with them, or?
Oh yeah, there's the launcher. You need the launcher too?
Clearly. It's not going to do me very much good without it.
I thought you had the launcher already. Oh well. Hang on. They go. One of them goes back in the truck bed, and you hear some stuff clashing around, and then another larger box that's probably half the size of the guy pushing it comes up to the edge of the bed. Genuine B-Lista launcher right here.
Okay, sounds good. You said 24.
Well, 24 for these, and he hits the box with the missiles, and then this This gonna set you back a little bit more.
And how much more are we talking?
That's another 20 on top of that.
All right, I'll tell you what, boys. Since you're springing this on me at the last minute, why don't you give me both these missiles and this launcher in good faith that I'm coming back for a lot more stuff? Because believe me, what I have planned, I'm gonna need a lot more. In fact, I'll put an order in for you right now.
Tell you what, since we're gonna be such good friends from this deal, how's about you buy the harness and the launcher and we throw in the missiles on top so that you get a feel for it?
So 20K.
Yes, the good old friend discount.
All right, I'll take 4K off of the cred stick,
And
then just slide it out the slot in the door.
Yep, one of them will go. Oh, they'll haul the stuff out of the back into the back of your van.
Now, listen, I know you guys are pretty good at what you do, and you seem to really like Nguyen, so I like what you're bringing me, and I have a need for a lot more. What specifically we're looking for on this next one is going to be thermite and demolition charges.
Oh,
We got a big construction project downtown. We're going to have to, we're going to have to make room for a new building. So we're talking about a, 20-story building that's got to come down. Yeah.
that's a lot of explosive. I don't know if we can get it all in one go. It might have to be a few trips over a period of time.
Well, why don't you just start, putting things aside, because we're not quite there yet, but I wanted to tell you about it now so you can get things ready, and you come back to me with a number.
Well, we'll find us a way to facilitate your needs. That's what we excel at.
Well, that's why I keep coming to you.
You keep bringing us to Nguyen, we'll keep finding you the things that help you achieve your construction projects.
Thank you very much. You guys are the best.
All right, now, just be careful firing that. It comes with the instruction manual in the box.
All right. I'm leaving now. Goodbye.
They shut the doors and wait for you to pull out.
And I'll head straight back home.
Congratulations, you are now the new proud owner of a ballista missile launcher.
So I'm a war criminal now?
No, not quite yet.
Not yet. I actually it's a fire. All right. So how big is this thing? Like what is
Ahem. The ballista missile launcher system, manufactured by Sabercrow, consists of a backpack mechanism that deploys a shoulder-firing missile tube. The tube can be used to fire directly or indirectly. However, you are using the MK3 version of the ballista missile, which is what you've been sold. The MK3 must be directed by laser, microwave, or radar designator. You choose the designator. Well, you'll have to see what they've included in the box. One of those hopefully will be in the box for you. All of the ballista missiles are considered to be anti-vehicular.
Okay. So how big of a boom are we talking here?
It's a pretty nice boom. It could potentially take out a tank.
Okay, but it's not going to take out a whole building.
Well, you fire two of them, it'll take out most of the building. And it's shoulder mounted. So as long as the target is laser painted, you could be somewhere else when you fire it.
How many more of those?
It comes, you only have two, right? But it holds a magazine of 4.
Well, that's going to be useful for later. I wonder if they can get more of these.
Who knows what else they can get their hands on?
I wonder if I can fit that in the mortar van.
It's a whole harness that you have to put on. It technically takes about 5 minutes to strap everything together with the backpack and then the shoulder mount launcher. For everybody that's ever wanted to be a predator.
I'm just wondering, like, can I just somehow affix it inside the mortar van and then pop the top again?
I mean, you need the missile tube and the firing mechanism. That's about it.
Okay, all right.
So potentially potentially yes.
Put it on the back of my chair.
It is shoulder mounted. Shoulder mounted.
I'll finally have a way to defend myself.
Yeah, from miles away.
All right, so I'll get back and pull into the garage. Get out. Call everybody, I guess.
All right, you all get notified.
Spanner, come here.
Yeah, boss.
Hey, I got this new thing.
Okay.
You should totally put this on.
He opens the back and sees the military stamps that are all over the boxes and just kind of, where'd this come from again?
A truck.
Okay. Sure. He just starts like hauling the box by himself off of the back of the van.
Wait, you should probably wait for some help. Don't drop that.
Like hits the ground. Oh, that thing is heavy. He'll go around and start popping the latches and opening the box. And inside there's like just like a dummy mannequin, and the harness is affixed to the mannequin with the shoulder mount coming down like over here.
What do you think?
Somebody's supposed to wear it?
Yeah. You want to shoot this thing?
No. I want to see it. I don't actually want to shoot it.
Sure.
One of the other people are crazy enough to probably do it. Yeah.
Okay.
He digs around, finds like this instruction manual that looks to be about this thick. So I start going through this.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Huh. Thanks, Satyr Krupp. And he goes off and just sets it down on the workbenches, just starts flipping through the pages.
Is it in German?
It is in German. But there's diagrams. The diagrams help a lot. I mean, he called for the rest of you guys. Are you gonna show up into the garage?
He was my ride. I already saw what he got. I'm going up and I'm bonding to my new foci.
Oh, okay.
I didn't take you with me. I dropped you off and went to.
Did you not come pick me back up?
No,
you had to make it back yourself.
Get a cab.
I imagine you probably made it back on your own while he was doing the meet, because yours was much faster. Yes, you can go play with your jewelry.
I'm gonna play with my jewelry.
So Spider and Bear, if you go into the garage, there's 2 military crates that have been unloaded.
What you got there? That looks interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, Bear, here.
I'll hand him the cred stick. I saved you 4K.
I'll tap 2K back as a bonus.
Yeah, how's this thing work? As I'm marveling at the shoulder launch thing and starting to wonder if we've made the right decision.
Well, like, see, the missile goes in the tube and then it shoots out of the tube and then hits your target and explodes.
What's the range? How close do we have to be to fire it?
Spanner, where are you?
He's over at the workbench. Yeah, I hear you. I'm hang on. Does anybody know the conversion of kilometers to miles?
2.2.
You have about an 8-kilometer range.
Ooh, that's handy. We could be really far away.
Yeah, it's about what, 19 miles? 2.2 kilometers a mile? No, half that. 3.9.
It's 5 miles.
Oh, there you go.
So what are we thinking? Like, take it to the radius and then fire from there, and then abandon the car and like bolt in case they could try to trace it back to where it's fired from?
Spanner's like, well, you got to do the thing here, and he holds up the book, and it has a pictogram diagram of somebody with a device that's shooting a line at a target, and then the missile goes, and then that lines up with another line that's coming from the missile as it's like arcing. You have to do this.
Well, where's the other part then?
Yeah. Do we have a laser? Do we have a laser target to use?
He starts digging around in the box. Pulls out this thing that looks like it's like this big, and it can be set up on a tripod.
Can I attach it to one of my drones?
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, it's big. It's big enough. You just
let's just put
clunk it on the other side, and
Would your drone be able to get close enough?
Yeah. Okay. It'll definitely be able. It's a VTOL. I'll just fly up in the air and just point the laser at it, and then you want to go blow something up or what?
I have a suggestion for actually firing the rocket. We have a troll.
What?
Korgath could fire it from here. While we all go to the docks and you paint the target, Korgath could literally launch the rocket from here.
Well, I think it's a little further than 5 miles to the docks.
Is it? Okay.
It's much further than 5 miles.
Well, he could still get closer, and we could have the troll do it while we assault.
I don't know that he's gonna fit the harness.
I will look at the harness.
I'm assuming it's not Dorp or Troll modded.
It's not troll modified.
How heavy is it? Like, give it like a test lift. See, like.
I mean, he could potentially just lift it by himself.
Well, I was thinking I should be the one to fire it because I probably have the best chance at.
Oh, yeah. You could put the harness on. The harness is specifically designed to distribute the weight over the body so that it can hold the launcher on the shoulder and fire the rocket.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. That's I shoot stuff. So objections? If somebody else wants to take this, please do.
I mean, I also kind of want to shoot the rocket, but you go ahead. You're the sniper.
I'm not shooting it, so you guys just figure it out.
All right, I will actually shoot it. There we go. Problem solved.
Okay, so do we just want to like blow this place up and then leave?
I think that's a solid play. Like, get in range, launch the rockets, and maybe the rest of us go in to ensure total destruction. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we just launch 2 rockets and call it a day.
However you guys want to do it. I'm just here to facilitate explosions.
You have 2 rockets, so if you test fire one, that only leaves you with 1.
I don't think we're going to test fire anything. I think the test is going to be like, okay, yep, the first one definitely hit the building.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure even out here in the Barrens, that would draw some attention.
I'm more worried about the $20,000 price tag. That's like an expensive piece of ordnance. You would really want to test that?
I think we should probably test the laser, though. Make sure that will, find the right spot to put it so that when we go to do it, we know that it's going to hit exactly where we want it to. But I don't think we need to actually test fire one of these.
And we know the max range. So let's pick a spot that's that range further into the Barrens, if we can, and try to paint the target and see if we can get eyes on the laser target.
Well, if you want to affix it to your drone, you'll just need to give me some drone build repair or some electronics build repair. Get it affixed to your drone. Just takes you some time, probably a little bit longer than you were expecting.
All right, here, Spider, put the pack on.
You need a little bit of help strapping into.
Right.
You can do it You can do it by yourself. It's just if somebody helps you, it goes a little faster.
All right, Spanner, turn that thing on. I'm going to spin the drone up.
All right, he turns on the laser designator.
And I'll go fly off into the Barrens and target like an old building or something.
Roll me. Are you specifically dived into the drone?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Give me
gunnery.
That's actually perfect. Give me gunnery. Spider, while you have the harness turned on, you can see a little green light pops on. The tube just immediately elevates.
Seems to all be in order.
And then you have like a little hand device that allows you to just press a button. It flips open and the light is red, ready to activate.
I think we're good. Just got to find the spot to shoot it from.
All right, sounds good. I'll tell you what. I'll bring the mortar truck and fire off a salvo of incendiary mortars after we're done, just to make sure that everything's on fire, and then we can just leave. That sounds like a good plan.
I'm good with that.
I mean, that way you guys don't actually have to, go in there.
Yeah, that good with you?
Yeah, no, That sounds good.
I mean, unless you want to go in there, you can if you want. I'm not going to stop you.
I don't want to go into the burning, exploding building. I've been there, done that, and gotten the t-shirt.
Good to go on this? We got a plan here? Go blow some Drek up?
That seems to be the plan. Let's blow some Drek up. Going the next day, or
Should probably go at night, yeah.
what do you guys want to do now? Wait until evening and then driving into Tacoma?
Yeah.
Are you looking for a specific area once you get there?
Well,
Or how do you want to do this?
What I'd like to do is I'm going to take my giant Roadmaster plus the Bulldog with the mortars in it. I'll put Spanner in the Bulldog.
Uh-huh.
So because he said he wanted to watch, right?
Hey, he's down for the fireworks show.
And then everybody else can find their own damn ride.
How's everybody else getting there?
The Humvee.
Yeah, is it still around?
It is. We had this conversation.
Yeah, that's right. It's the only one left. It's the only one left. Bear and Spider and Amaging are going in the Humvee, and Spanner and Ghost are going in separate vehicles.
All right, can I find like a parking garage with like an open roof or something, like somewhere within a few miles, like 2 miles or something like that?
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's got to be closer.
Very easily.
It has to be closer than that.
Like a mile?
Yeah, it has to be under a mile.
Yeah, you could probably find one pretty close to the docks. Got to have parking for the people that work there.
Okay, well, pay for parking with a certified cred stick.
Okay. Arm goes up. You're able to drive right in.
Do you want to fire from the same location you paint the target, or should we be somewhere else?
I mean, I'm going to be painting the target from the air, so I don't really think it matters. Just that we fire and then get the hell out of here.
Yeah, you can get to the open roof. There's only a few other cars parked up here.
All right, what's the range on the mortars?
Well, you're only a mile away. I'm pretty sure that's within their range.
We get up there, I'll fly the drone over there.
Launch the drone. Are you being the maximum distance away, or are you getting a little bit closer with the drone?
No, I want to get a little
Paint the
closer.
target.
I want to get
Okay.
a little closer. Like I want to actually take a look at the building real quick and figure
Sure.
out where exactly Amaging and Otto spotted that like evil room.
Amaging can describe it to you.
Yeah, back right corner.
All right, so Spanner, I want you to load up the salvo, the 5-round salvo in the mortars. I want 2 HEs and 3 incendiaries.
All right, he starts loading up the magazine very carefully.
All right, whenever he's done, then I'll just I'll get the laser set up and tell Spider to get a rig on.
I was probably already getting into it when we parked. Just so, you know, with Bear's assistance, I assume. So yeah, once I'm all strapped in, I'm just waiting. Just watching the little, waiting for the button.
Waiting for the button.
Waiting for it to go. Boop.
All right, give me your gunnery test to paint the target. Red button comes up, Spider.
Fire 1, send it.
Are you gonna fire both? Like wait for it to reload for the second one, or just fire the one?
Yeah, just fire one.
Okay.
So we're ready.
It does the backwash. There's debris and kind of smoke from the rocket ignition, and you watch it arc completely straight up in the air, and then slowly start to curve, and then you see a large fireball go up in the night sky.
Ghost, you got eyes? Do we need a second one?
How's it looking?
It definitely impacted through the roof, and it looks like there's fire that is caught in the area. And at this same time where you're inspecting this, you just hear Spanner yell, "Fire in the hole!" Hits the button, and the mortar. And then you can see small little extra explosions that are hitting around that same area. It only helps to increase the amount of fire that is building on the warehouse. Few seconds after this happens, you can hear alarms start to go off in the dock area, and you can see people, night crews, scrambling from other warehouses.
Like headed over there?
Yeah, they're looking to see what's going on, or they're seeing the fire and they're going back to make sure that their building isn't in close enough vicinity that the fire could spread to theirs, stuff like that. There's
How
only a few
damaged is the
people.
building looking?
that whole corner looks to be going up completely. Like, I don't know, you don't know what was in there, but it was extremely flammable. And it's even changing the fire to be different color. So it's not exactly orange. It has hints of green in the fire.
So there's copper in there.
So do we want to shoot another one of these?
Hit it again.
I can afford more. Hit it again.
All right. So given the destruction,
Mm-hmm.
can I place it like halfway between the opposite corner and like the middle of the building?
Yeah, that's where you want to place it. You just have to do another test to realign the laser.
All right, we're gonna reorient the laser.
So we've realigned. Your launch button comes up once more.
Send it.
All right, there's another flash sound, and you watch as another missile streaks through the sky. If you're watching in the area, you can actually see some people shouting and pointing up at the sky, and you see people running for cover as this one streaks down and hits closer to the center of the warehouse, again punching through the roof, and there's another explosion and fireball.
We need to go right now.
Yeah, we should probably leave. Pack it up, Spanner. We're leaving.
I'm unclipping frantically, trying to like shove it back. Just go, 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 go!
Spanner's loading up, and he's already ready to go by the time you're selling him that you need to. Heading on out from here.
Yep.
You're able to get out of the parking garage without any issues. You pay your ticket. Arm raises. Drive off. You can hear the sounds of emergency vehicles in the distance. Obviously, this is fire and rescue.
Do we have any way to send another drone back to just watch the aftermath, just to see if there's anything important that comes out of it? Do they like turn them away because they don't want to know what's in there, or do we just not care? We blew it up. We could move on.
I can't like keep my drones out there because I only have like a limited radius.
I'll pull the car over and Spider, you drive. I'll meet you guys back at the compound. And then I'm going into the Astral.
Are you slumping over in the car?
Yep.
All right. I'll strap him in in case of
Evasive action.
shenanigans.
Hop into the driver's seat.
Okay. You're flying back to the explosion site.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what are you looking for?
I'm just seeing what's going on. Like, I'm gonna fly into the warehouse to see what's going on in the warehouse right now.
Well, obviously the ward has been destroyed.
I really don't want to know. Okay, what's back there? What can I find back there?
It's hard to tell what it is in the astral because you can't really make out shapes very well. Everything's kind of grayed off. There is residual ritual magic though.
Can I sense that?
Yeah, if you want to. Well, first off, it makes you feel real bad.
Is there a background count in here?
There is. There is another background count of 1. There is a ritual that has been performed here. And what's your magic rating?
7.
The ritual that was performed is slightly stronger than your magic rating. There is a spell, some ritual that took place here. It feels very off and wrong, like it warped the mana in the surrounding area. Could be why the ward was up to contain that, so that it didn't leak out.
Any clue of what kind of ritual they were doing here?
The ward's destroyed, and therefore the ritual circle, if there was one, was probably destroyed as well. So you would be hard pressed to try to figure out what it is. You can still try if you want to.
Yeah, what do I got to roll for that?
You'll have to refocus and roll me another sensing test. They are working with some dark magic. To help put it in perspective, you have felt this before. It's similar to what you felt when you were out in the woods at the cabin.
Like Dr. Death?
Yeah, like Dr. Death. It feels similar to that. Yeah, so it feels very wrong. Like things should not have been happening here that were happening.
Is there anybody alive in here?
No.
At all in the warehouse?
There are no life signatures in the warehouse. I mean, there might be the fleeting life signs of there were people inside, but they're you watch those life signs just fade.
All right, well, I guess it's time to go back home. Wait for my body to arrive.
Spider, while you're driving.
Oh no. I don't like the way you said that.
Can Can you please roll me a willpower 8 test? Spider, as you're driving, like, you feel a little strange, and the edge of your vision just seems to, like, close until you're just in total darkness, completely blacked out. There, the vehicle was on its way back to Asgard, and then suddenly changes lanes, and you're now headed to downtown.
Can I roll quickness or my vehicle skill to try and like swerve or reach over and stomp on the brake?
On the highway? You want to stomp on the brake?
Yeah, like get her into the breakdown lane.
Please roll your strength against target number 9. Now that you have grabbed the wheel and she's still resisting fighting you, please roll me a drive test. And this is also going to be at target number 8. So you can force the car over into the emergency lane. While you do that, there are other cars that are speeding past you. They're honking, giving you the finger, shouting out the window. But you're able to get over it, and Spider's just sitting in the seat. Are you still holding onto the wheel? Like, what are you doing once you get into the emergency lane? What's your plan here?
Is she responsive at all?
Her eyes are open, but she's just staring straight ahead and wanting to drive. Doesn't respond to her name, touch, nothing.
Sorry, dear, I love you, but this is for your own good. And I slam her head into the steering wheel and just knock her out.
As soon as you touch her, please roll me a willpower 8 test. All right, you're about to slam her head when you swear, as you're grabbing her head to slam it into the dash to try to knock her out of it, you swear you see your friend from the asylum standing in front of your car, and when you blink, he's gone. And then Spider, you come to right as your head is being smashed into the steering wheel.
What the frig?
Please take 1 light stun as your face is smashed into the steering wheel.
What in all of creation are you doing? Why are we at the breakdown lane?
You spazzed out. I had to reset you.
What do you mean spazzed out?
You started driving erratically, and I provided a cognitive recalibration.
All right, let's just try to get back as quickly as possible. I still have questions. Merge back onto the highway, but I will tell Bear, keep your hand ready in case I do that again.
You don't remember doing it.
I'm gonna keep one hand over the emergency brake and one hand on the back of her seat just in case.
Okay. Spider, you don't remember switching lanes or why you were suddenly headed into downtown. You remember going the way back to the Barrens. Only Bear is aware or is able to recall and tell you that you switched.
Would you tell me that?
Once we start going in the right direction again, yeah.
Okay. I'm sufficiently freaked out. Let's just try to get home.
Yeah, you can make it back to Asgard after this little diversion. Both of you feel a little off, like somebody's just hanging over your shoulder the entire way back, or like something's watching you, but you can't quite see what it is. Like, even as you get into Asgard and pull in, you swear even some of the smallest shadows just move on their own.
As soon as we get back to Asgard, I am going up to the infirmary. I need answers now.
Ghost and Amaging, you can make it back into Asgard. No problem. Amaging, your body is right where you expect it to be, still strapped into the back seat, although there's nobody else in the car when you get back into your body. Also, when you snap back into your body, there's a residual essence lingering around the car.
All right, Ascension time.
There is an astral signature that is lingering. It feels off. It's definitely a spirit and not a mage. And the spirit's force is much higher than yours.
When I look into the astral, what do I see?
There's no
Nothing.
trace of the spirit. It's just like the lingering effects of it. Like you get its after image basically is what you're getting. And even the after image feels wrong. It feels so wrong.
All right, well, I'm finding Baron Spider. I'll ask around, see if anyone's seen him.
She had a bump on her head. I think they went up to go talk to the doctor.
Off I go to the doctor's.
All right, Baron Spider, you'll get to the doc first. Getting upstairs. He's just sitting there.
Is Doolin awake?
More or less.
More or less?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can probably talk to him now. If he starts yammering on, though, I'm gonna in nap time because I just can't.
Okay. How about I tell you when it's okay? Because I really need answers from him.
Okay, then I guess I'm gonna go take a break. You got this?
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna step outside now. Starts walking out.
Lock the door behind him.
All right, so the door locks behind him, and he's like, "Huh." Right as Amaging, you get up to him. The doc is standing outside of the infirmary.
Is Baron Spider in there?
Yeah, they're about to talk to their beat up friend, dwarf guy, or whatever. You know, the door's locked.
I'm gonna start banging on the door. Let me in now, because you're not gonna like what happens if you don't.
Take the key.
I'll snag the key. I don't know. You got a key?
God, what's wrong with you people? He just like walks downstairs away from you.
All right, I'm unlocking the door.
Bear Spider, you're up set next to Doolin. He's propped up on one of the infirmary beds and in charges Amaging.
You want to tell me something? Something happened in the car.
Yeah, you vanished. We almost got in a car accident. Everything's fine. You made it back in one piece.
Obviously, nothing's fine. There's something following you.
You told us not to bring it back here, so it's none of your business.
You did bring it back here. And no, I didn't tell you not to bring it back here. I told you not to go after it.
You said don't bring it home, and you weren't going to help.
Dylan, what's chasing them?
Oh, it's already started.
There was an astral presence lingering where they just were.
I was hoping that we had some more time before that started. I'm terribly sorry again. We need to go find the maester.
What?
We need to go find the maester. Hopefully he's still alive.
Does that sound familiar to me?
No. Never heard of that
magic?
Before. Sure.
While he's trying to figure this out,
Mhm.
Doolin, I want you to be straight with me. Because I did just murder a lot of people to save your life.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I need you to be straight with me. How long do I have?
I don't know. It's different for everybody. I guess it depends on the person, how strong they are, what you're able to handle and resist. You've heard of maesters before in the magical world. Usually they're supposed to be great scholars of magic. If you go for the ancient meaning, they were the first wizards out of antiquity. They were called maesters. We'll need to go and see if he's still alive. And that is where we'll end.
Hey folks, Dr. Friendship here. Just checking in, seeing how y'all doing. Hope you all had a fantastic holiday. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everybody out there listening to our stuff and supporting us. We appreciate the hell out of you guys. Not going to be a big complex outro this week. I know we usually do something a little bit more, streamlined and story driven, but it's the holiday and I just want to make sure that I'm touching bases, getting the Patreon shout outs out there, and I'm going to go spend some more time with my family. So big thank you to all of our patrons that are supporting us out there. Crimson Gecko, The Bear, Rogue 404, Drekstorm, Nicholas, Anthony, Tim, John, Tommy, Martin, Niles, Flatty One Gaming, Manic, Sander, Winter, Jim, Austin, the musician, Shadow Dagger, and our newest guys, Oliver, Ancient Relic, Rende, What the Dice, Dat Booty, and welcome back, Techno Druid. We appreciate the heck out of all of you guys for supporting us. It goes a long, long way to helping us keep things going over here and keeping the bills paid and all that stuff. you guys have noticed that we're starting to do pre-releases now. We're caught up and we have a little bit of a backlog. So as episodes come out, you're going to be getting unedited episodes on the Patreon. So keep your eyes peeled over there for those updates. If you're interested in supporting us on Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/critical_hits. And $5 yen a month gets you everything. There's no tiers. Like, there's one tier. One tier, and that's you guys. So we try to keep it as cheap as possible, make it affordable for you guys. And it does go a long way in helping us out. So happy holidays to everyone. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you guys. Without you, there's no podcast. It's just us playing a game. So we're so thankful and humbled that you folks are enjoying the show as much as you are, telling other people about the show, getting them interested, and throwing a couple bucks our way to help us keep things going. So thank you again. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Happy holidays, everybody. The Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary materials used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to Critical Hits to use such names, logos, artwork, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary materials for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with Critical Hits in any official capacity whatsoever.